manageable conditions in an atmosphere of elegance and refinement. Object matrimony. Now, unfortunately, I won't be available for my usual life service today, for I have a previous engagement in Yonkers, New York, arranging the second marriage of a Horace Vanderbilt, the well-known patrimonial. As my late husband, from Levi, used to say, that means he's got at least 60,000 cash. But I'll do my best to have you carried across somebody's threshold before the week's out. Now, I'm also available for financial consultation, instruction in guitar and mandolin, shortest and tallest, varicose veins and juice.
Call on Dolly. She's the one the spinsters recommend. Just name the kind of man your sister wants, and she'll snatch him up. Don't forget to bring your maiden hands, and she'll match him up. Call on Dolly.
Mr. Kemper, the artist, you know. I'm somewhat of an artist myself. I do those silhouettes just to the black paper. I have one of Ada Redhand looking the other way. I have to do them like that because I'm no good at noses.
Oh, Mrs. Levi, the train for Yonkers leaves in 5 minutes. And if we don't get there on time...
But we will, Mr. Kemper, and not only will Mr. Vanderbilt give you permission to marry his niece Ermengarde, but he will also dance at your wedding, and not alone either. For I happen to be involved in finding him a suitable second wife himself. What he really wants is someone steady to clean the house. As my late husband, from Levi, used to say, marriage is a bride to make a housekeeper think she's a household.
I know all about it, Mrs. Levi. Half New York is going to propose to a Miss Irene Lloyd this very afternoon.
And that's exactly why I'm headed to Yonkers this morning to take on your case and knock out 4 lovebirds with 1 stone or whatever I'll throw. And well, look at that. I have nothing to pay my train fare with. Only lodge bills, 5 and 7.
There's some change here somewhere. I only hope this is a wild goose chase, Mrs. Levi.
And speaking of poultry, I'm also available for fresh Tuesday eggs. Search for the course that we will. Ears pierced, pierced ears and replugged.
Mrs. Levi, just
Name the kind of man your sister wants, and she'll snatch him up. Don't forget to bring your maiden hands, and she'll match him up. Call on Dolly.
Levi, what's in all this?
A living, Mr. Kemper. Some people paint, some sew. I meddle. I have always been a woman who arranges things for the pleasure and the profit it derives. I have always been a woman who Ephraim Levi, I'm going to get married again. I'm going to marry Horace Vanderbilt for his money and set it up circulating with the people like rainwater as you taught me. And I want a sign from you, a sign that you'll approve. Well, it won't be a marriage in the sense that we had one, Ephraim, but I will certainly make him happy. And I'm tired, Ephraim. Tired of living from hand to mouth, so I want that sign.
Mrs. Levi!
Sometime today. Don't you worry, Mr. Kemper. We'll make the train, we'll get to Yonkers, you'll marry Ermengarde. Just leave everything to me. For when my little piggy wiggles, someone made it get together, and I think I never liked it. My he says she's never practiced, and I use my inner digits, and they both begin to fidget, and I touch my palm, the creature made them so much. I put my
That's what you are. And I'm promoting you from impertinent fool to chief clerk. Any questions?
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder.
What?
Does the chief clerk get one evening off?
So that's the way you thank me for your promotion, is it? No, sir, you'll work as usual. Now get back to the store and don't forget to put the lid on the sheep's dipper. Get back to work. Evenings off, marrying artists. Foolishness. 99% of the people in this world are fools, and the rest of us are in great danger of contamination. Why, even I was young once, which was foolish, and got married, which was foolish, and was poor, which was more foolish than anything else. Then my wife died, which was foolish of her. I grew old, which was quite sensible of me, and became rich, friendless, and mean. Which in Yonkers is about as far as you can go. Now I know what you're saying. Why a man of such good sense should be considering something as foolish as getting married again? The answer's simple. This house that a woman is an empty shell, and quite dirty too. It takes a woman no house and take to joyously clean out the drain in the sink, and it takes an angel with long golden lashes and soft scented fingers, but don't mean the ashes. Yes, it takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a mistress, a wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. Supper out, young baby, who's not to be there for washing and gluing and shoeing the bear. And it takes a female setting the table and weaning the Guernsey and cleaning the stable. Yes, it takes a woman In the winter she'll shovel the ice, and lovingly set out the crabs and the mice. She's a joy and treasure, but practically speaking, little miniature when the plumbing is leaking.
To that dainty woman, that fragile woman, that sweetheart, that mistress, that wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman,
A husky woman, to bring you the sweet things in life.
yes, it takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a mistress, a wife.
Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. Get out of here, all of you!
Congratulations, congratulations,
What?
Congratulations.
What?
Congratulations, Mr. Vandergelder. All New York is buzzing with the news that you practically proposed to Irene Lloyd. The streets are lined with eligible young ladies, prostrate with grief. All my congratulations and sympathy.
Sympathy.
Did I say that? A slip of the tongue, that's all. No, I'm delighted to have news. After all, she wasn't easy to unload. By that I mean, you know what everyone said. Although I, for one, never believed the rumors, no, I didn't.
Rumors? What rumors?
Nothing to get upset about, Mr. Vandergelder. But all known fact, her first husband went quite naturally. It's just he went so sudden. A few spoonfuls of chowder she made special for him, and boom! But it can happen to anyone. No, there's no truth in it, Mr. Vandergelder. Just one little advice. Eat out.
Mrs. Levi, are you suggesting that
I'm not suggesting anything, Mr. Vandergelder. Just friendly advice. Keep away from the chowder. By the way, she's ordered her wedding dress. Beautiful, you should see it. Black. No, as I was saying, Mr. Vandergelder, congratulations on your forthcoming nuptials, and may you rest in, may guardian angels watch over you both, particularly at dinner.
Well, look, Mrs. Levi, rumors or not, I still intend on placing a call on Mrs. Malloy this afternoon as scheduled.
Very well. Then all I have to do is go back to New York and tell the other girl, the heiress, not to wait.
What did you say?
Nothing. A word. Heiress.
Particulars, Mrs. Levi. I demand particulars. Her name?
The name? Money! Ernestina Money.
What a lovely name.
Picture, if you will, hair as shiny as newly minted down, eyes as big as round as silver dollars, skin as soft and mossy as an old greenback.
Oh, I can feel her now.
Age 19, weight 102, waist 47.
Waist 47.
That's what they're funny about. Now, I can have you introduced to this Ernestina this very afternoon.
Well, I ain't got time, Mrs. Levi. I've got to take my niece Ermengarde up to New York until she forgets a certain Ambrose temper.
Well, I can do that for you, Mr. Vandergelder. I know just how to handle such things.
And then I marched in the 14th Street Parade.
What an amazing coincidence! Guess who was chosen to ride on the main float, the spirit of 14th Street, Miss Money. Her mother was a cashier.
All right, I'll meet Miss Money at the parade, but I still intend on placing a call on Mrs. Malloy first.
The races you make me run. Very well, Mr. Vandergelder. I'll meet you on the bench in front of Mrs. Malloy's hat shop at 2:30 as usual.
One more thing, Mrs. Levi. Suppose I don't care for Mrs. Malloy, but I don't really like Miss Money neither.
Well, then I have one more name on my list. A name I know as well as my own, but we won't get into that now. It'll come up all by itself in good time. Don't you worry about that. But wait till you see Ernestina Horace. A vision, a dream.
It takes a woman of powder and pink to joyously clean out the drain in the sink. And it takes an angel to rumble the laughter and substitute for dumb action.
Yes, it takes a woman. After, I think I'm going to have that room turn over a blue law.
chief clerk. Promoted from chief clerk to chief clerk. And if I'm good in another 10 years, I'll get promoted to chief clerk again. 33 years old and I still don't get the evening off. When am I going to begin to live?
You can live on holidays, Cornelius.
Did you forget what we did last Christmas? Those rotten tomato cans exploded, and you and I spent the whole afternoon cleaning them up. Do you call that living?
No.
Barnaby, you and I are going to New York.
You mean close the store?
Uh-huh.
Cornelius, we can't.
We'll have to. Some more of those rotten tomato cans are about to explode.
Holy cabooses! How do you know?
I'm going to light a candle underneath them. That's how I know. It'll leave such a smell, customers won't be able to come into the place for 24 hours. That'll get us an evening off. We're going to New York, Barnaby. We're going to have a good meal. We're going to spend all our money. We're going to get in trouble. We're going to get arrested.
Holy cabooses!
And one more thing, Barnaby. You and I are not coming back to Yonkers until we've each kissed a girl.
Cornelius, you can't do that. You don't know any girls.
I'm 33 years old, Barnaby. I have to start sometime.
I'm only 17, Cornelius. For me, it's not so urgent.
New York, Barnaby! Elevated trains, the lights of Broadway, the stuffed whale at Barnum's Museum!
A stuffed whale?
A stuffed whale!
Holy cabooses!
What do you say?
Yes, Cornelius, yes!
Now, the first thing to do is to be financially independent. I'll get you a job. Can you dance?
I'm an artist, Mrs. Levi. I paint.
Well, then my car.
Mrs. Dolly Levi. Painters taught how to dance.
Now, there's a man named Rudolph Reisenberger at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant on 14th Street. I'll give you a note and see if we can't have you enter the pulpit contest tonight. The prize is a week's engagement and a solid gold cup. Oh, the cups we won, after the meeting.
Hold on, Mrs. Levi. No way, Beyonce and mine is going to step foot in a cafe. Get out of what I'm saying. I'm surprised you have acquaintances in a place like that.
Not acquaintances, Mr. Cat, but friends. Dear friends from days gone by. My late husband, Ephraim Levi, believes in life. Anywhere you can find it. Cafes, bowlings, yes, and theaters. Why, even when times were bad, it's like clockwork. Down the stairs of the Harmonia Gardens restaurant we came. Ephraim and me.
Now, it's all very well to go down like clockwork, Mrs. Levi, but you're suggesting that Ermengarde work there.
It's the only way to show Horace Van Dam that we mean business. Now, you go to the Harmonia Gardens and tell them Mrs. Levi sent to him. Incidentally, tell Rudolph that Dolly's coming back, and I want a table for two and a chicken for 8 o'clock tonight.
The ones at the bottom look all right, Cornelius. Hold the candle near the ones on top. Not so close. They're still up like they're ready to burst. The holy cabooses! I can smell it all the way up here.
Oh. Get dressed, Barnaby. We're going to New York. Out there's a world outside of Yonkers. Way out there beyond this hick town, Barnaby. There's a slick town, Barnaby. Out there, full of shine and full of sparkle. Close your eyes and see it glisten, Barnaby. Listen, Barnaby. Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. Get out the brigantine and dime cigars. We're going to find adventure in the evening air. Girls in white in a perfume night where the lights are bright as the sky. Put on your Sunday clothes, we're gonna ride through town in one of those new horse-drawn open cars. We'll see the shows at Delmonico's and we'll close the town in a whirl. And we won't come home until we kissed a girl.
Put on your Sunday
elevated trains, the lights of Broadway, the stuffed whale at part of the museum. Come on!
Put on your Sunday clothes when you feel down and out. So down the street and have your picture shown. Just like a dream, your spirit seems to turn about. There's some big shyness or surge inside that you feel as fine as you look. Beneath your parents, all the world is all a smile. The nature feel brand new down to your toes. Get out your feathers, your pants and leathers, your beads and bundles and bows. Put a silver white thing in your Sunday clothes. Beneath your bowler brim, the world's a simple song. A lovely lilt that makes you tilt your nose. Get out your feathers, your bag of knickers, your red suspenders and hose. Put a silver white thing in your Sunday clothes.
We've got us only so quiet and lovely. We haven't missed the train yet, thank the Lord. Dolly, you're moving. Now get all the letter pieces. We're 7 minutes late. All aboard. All aboard.
All aboard, all aboard. Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. Put on your silver velvet magic shoes. Try to feel adventure in the evening air.
Trot to a smoky spot where the girls are hot as a bee.
Put on your high silk hat and grab the turn of home. Go where birthday breaks say nothing wrong. We'll join the Esters and Tony Masters and make some positive love. Then we won't come home. Then we won't come home. Then we won't come home until we know it's
Oh dear, oh Mom, will you look at that? 10 o'clock and the shop not opened yet. It's all because of the impending marriage, I tell you. What marriage? Oh, I thought you knew. Why, the marriage Mrs. Levi is arranging between Mr. Horace Vandergelder, the well-known Yonkers half-a-millionaire, and my employer and friend, Mrs. Irene Malloy. Although if you ask me, he'll never take the place of her late husband, Mr. Peter Malloy. May he rest in peace. Oh, wherever he is, I'm not sure. He was a caution, you know. Oh, it's all too much about the late husbands and new marriages. On top of that, Miss Mortimer, returning this half for the 3rd time, same old story. She wants more cherries and feathers. Cherries and feathers she wants, to catch a bow, I suppose. Although if you ask me, she'd do better with a nice, heavy veil. I told her ribbons